And then I'll tell you what.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to livestream.
Like first template out, like the little row. I'll just go over, I guess, straight, right?
How's everyone doing tonight?
You guys want to go straight with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we hit like the
intersecting roads and stuff.
So, today in the live stream here, we're going to be building or starting our modern district community project.
Okay, I'm coming in for the chase.
Anyone there?
I'm predicting your entrance, man. I'm just looking over there like.
I see what you're doing with the road. I like it. Oh, you're actually using like ice on the boat road, huh?
We were thinking about it, but I think we're doing a different thing now. We're over here on the main island near Buildmonger. Behind you.
I'm about to. I just need my boat.
Oh, okay. Gotta stop and get some boat gas at the gas station. Unfunny joke is unfunny. the meat tower. Yeah, you're just gonna be seeing like a bunch of Wii characters up there, dude. The avatars. Dancing around.
Alright. I see a lot of shulker boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's swimming, enjoying the paradise. That's where all our resources are, dude. They get stocked up.
I think we need more white concrete.
I have.
I got 4 stacks on me. Well, 4.5.
Here, I'll go under. How much do we need? A lot? Or. Oh, that was white concrete you use. I just use powder. My bad. I'll take a few I'll take a few sacks and take it underneath and work on it a bit.
So if someone wants to help me build the other side.
Yeah, I got you.
Doing it underwater is so weird. It feels wrong. Like it feels like you need like a little generator or something.
Wait, is this 13 blocks?
Probably should make sure before we get too far.
Oh, okay. I'm one off.
Which way?
Cornelia is now sleeping, saving us all from the mobs.
Oh, great.
Text it. Hi, what's going on, man? Doing okay? How is life?
Just as a question here.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about like the palette for the main skyscrapers. I think the blue is gonna go on the roads, and then I suggest maybe like orange for the skyscrapers. I don't know.
It'll be nice and vibrant, man. We'll get all kinds of color in these builds.
Mm-hmm. As far as the buildings go, I think we shouldn't limit ourselves to any specific color. Just.
Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know what I was saying, but like, yeah, definitely not. I'm considering soliciting some sort of deal with you, Naragath, to get like a lot of nether wart.
All right.
Mongers want you to meet him in the
Like
back
I was thinking,
alley.
like
Exchange some money.
I could use a bodyguard.
Good deal for him.
You have for it, Waffle Stick?
What is it?
I need a bodyguard.
Need a bodyguard? A Gert?
I don't think I'm gonna like do any of that.
That's white concrete.
Like if I attempted, I would be gone in seconds. So that's partially.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was sitting there like quick mining white concrete instead of the powder. So I was just like, we're getting nowhere with the concrete, trying to figure out what was going on. Sometimes I worry.
Yeah, we need a lot more white concrete.
I didn't even think about it. I was like, white concrete powder for the roads, for like the lines in the middle.
So he's
That's all I
killing?
thought about, so.
Yeah.
It'd be cool
I
if,
think
someone
like
had a
doing
bunch
like
made.
gray concrete and then like either light blue or cyan for like the streaks in the roads. I think that could actually look really cool.
It could. You were saying earlier it looked, very realistic, so could be something.
I mean, I just feel like the white in the roads just doesn't seem too like it's cool. I think it's fine.
Well, I was trying to go for like realism, but
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm just like thinking out loud. Yellow also works.
yeah, true.
Get a nice
And
little
it
flight
adds
here,
a little
dude.
bit more
Try
color.
freaking plane
I'm
coming
out
in
of
for a
concrete.
landing. No, dang it! It's so hard to land up there. Alright,
Take
try this
skills.
one more time.
But yeah, I contributed like a ton of assets to this cause on Discord. I have 3 different like city Minecraft builds that you guys can check out if you want.
Take them concrete blocks, Naragath. Oh,
In particular, there was actually this one
Thank you.
build that this one build that I was gonna contribute to, but like I it's a big build, and I'm not a big. I don't really do big creative builds, so it was it was Christmas themed, but it was also a huge modern city, and that's where I got the blue streaks for the road markers as the idea, basically.
Mm-hmm. How far are we going out with this road?
I think all the way.
Other jungle, I think.
I think so, yeah. Although I think we're a little off, maybe?
That's fine.
We'll work it out, right? We can just
Yeah.
always naturally like terraform. A lot
So,
of music tags it. Thanks, man.
Do these
I like it too.
represent like the streaks on the road or something else?
I think it's just basic sports right now.
Another crazy idea for like sidewalks on the road, instead of like your typical stone slab. If we're deciding to do futuristic rather than modern, we could try like daylight sensors as the sidewalks,
Mm-hmm.
either yellow or blue. Either one works.
Alright, so I made it this far with what I had. I've got 2 sacks of white concrete powder. I guess do some more breaking. Make lots of white concrete. You better believe it, Dave. I was gonna say it
Also,
like this.
how are we going to basically like get the roads down onto the islands?
We're probably gonna build up and have like platforms instead of
That
having
makes
them
sense.
directly connect. Or I don't really know yet.
Well, I suggest like just like ramps and stuff or something.
Yeah, we could do ramps.
Yeah, we'll get it all figured out. We're gonna get this road system in foundation, and then we'll kind of go from there.
All right. I'll see what I can do for like structural support, like beams or something that support the roads or are supposed to.
That'd be nice. Nice. That's what I was thinking too, because we are going to have support. But I was talking
Yeah.
about it earlier. If you're going to be going for like a more modern design, maybe kind of steer away from the curves you usually have. I mean, we could probably do some if it's like, you know, if it looks good enough. But most of the time, it's just kind of straightforward.
It's either that or try to make it, you know, if we do have a curve, make it a 90-degree turn, you know?
Oh yeah.
Very straight.
I have an interesting idea, in that we make like a very tall but slim skyscraper on this sandy part that kind of like has a bridge up to the top of the me tower somehow.
On concrete duty. Yeah, we could. It's gonna be really cool. I really love the way that beach looks over there when it curves. Like we could do some cool stuff with that. Watching
Oh, yeah.
this during a midnight snack. Well, how nice, man. Eat you some turkey and some chips. That's what I had, dude. Okay. So you're just gonna go all the way to the extreme hills biome, right?
We can.
We can't. Maybe we should just stop like
Right. Pretty close.
right where you are
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
build up
just for
from.
now.
Yeah.
So what are you guys going to use for bottom support for the gray concrete powder? And
Uh,
I'm
stone
just gonna
slabs?
Use the cobblestone slabs for now. Because
Okay.
we'll probably cover it up.
all right.
Or we could do like from the bottom we could try iron trapdoors. I mean,
That'd be a lot of
Waffle
iron.
has Waffle has like that huge iron farm, and so does Thunder. If Waffle wants to like charge a massive amount of price, we can always go to Thunder's old iron
How
farm.
many iron does it take to make a trap? I mean, how many trapdoors you get from iron?
It's 4 for 1.
I think it's 2, isn't it?
No, it's like 4 iron for 1 trapdoor.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
oh,
let's
okay.
use Thunder's because it's like he's not on the server anymore, so it doesn't really
I'd say
affect
we just
him.
I'd say
whereas
we, just
we
use
would
cobblestone
essentially-
slabs and we decorate
Alright.
underneath.
Yeah, we're probably gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we'll probably cover it up.
Oh, I love pizza. I want the pizza. I want
Sounds
to be
good.
a Buildmonger pizza.
What
What's up,
was
Bill
that
Martin?
comment even about?
Just want to feed you pizza, man.
Pizza, pizza.
I gotta get me some cobblestone.
Well,
Go get that.
in April I'm actually going to Kentucky for like a road trip.
Well, come over, man. I'll feed you some pizza, dude.
Yeah. I'm considering it, but I'm probably gonna say no.
I got some Kentucky Fried Chicken, dude. I'll feed you some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Cobblestone in this? Yeah. I'll do 3 stacks of that. Alright, that should do for now. I don't like the marinara sauce. Pizza is good, but I think it's too much sauce. I love marinara. I love any kind of pizza sauce, man.
Maybe I'll like start like a skyscraper and just start brainstorming ideas for that. Because the roads are just like, they're just starting. Once there's more foundation to the roads, I'll probably help out with that.
Slabs are so weird to place. It's painful to do. We're gonna get this worked out. That's why I eat ketchup with pizza or any other sauce. Just vanilla pizza for me. Vanilla pizza.
Oh yeah, you should like put the beans on a white pizza, essentially. Have you had it before?
Pizza in 1.12? No, I haven't.
No, you're a gamer when you say vanilla pizza.
Vanilla pizza, dude. That's perfect. Vanilla pizza. Just might as well write 1.12 in the cheese. Whoa, am I doing this right? Oh.
Yep.
Alright, just making sure. I was getting a little bit nervous though.
I might try something for like the skyscrapers. Waffle, you gave me all that acacia. The other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that could like be. I think the acacia logs are actually a really neat modern texture, and
You know, come
acacia
to think of
planks
it, I
could
think
be.
so too.
The planks could be like a color pop, but at the same time, you kind of want dark woods if you're using wood at all in modern.
Yeah, I agree. Laughing so much right now. Freaking 1.12, dude. Gonna craft a vanilla pizza. It's like it's modded if it's got anything. If it's a ranch pizza, it's like super modded. You guys ever had ranch pizza?
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Put that with some buffalo chicken. Oh yeah.
Oh. I want some of that.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
We're getting a lot done as a team, guys. We need to start doing this more often.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are getting a lot done. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do.
Well, let's see here.
You can help place slabs.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
You can
Or make
help that.
concrete.
The
Either way.
fun, tedious task of placing slabs.
Oh yeah.
Do any of you all like pineapple on your pizza? And
Mm.
and Frim says that's a very important question. So
I mean,
No.
It doesn't like me.
I like
often,
pineapples.
oftentimes, people describe it as either a love it or hate it thing. I don't see it like that. I like pineapple on pizza, but I rarely ever eat it. It's not that good, but I'm willing to bear it.
I see the bugger over there just like struggling to eat that pineapple pizza. He's like, I could bear it, dude. But
No, like, no, I like it. It's just like I would really prefer onions or something like that, you know?
I love pineapple on pizza, but I don't like to get it all the time because it's like the quality, genuine taste of pizza. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, some pizza I find, like, you know, some pizza I just like plain, but most of the time I like to add a lot of toppings.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, like,
Load that thing down.
there's this place that I've gone to, like, a few times. At this point, like, there are, like, 5 pizza places near our house, and,
Jeez.
my sister's only okay with one. I kind of have to say that in a hushed voice because she's in the other room.
Spooky song.
But, beyond that, I kind of like it, but, like, I have to change my meal, like, which one I regularly order from that place every so often.
Mhm.
Last time it was, like, ham and sausage, and that got too greasy, so now I'm eating, spinach and tomatoes on my pizza.
Now, this doesn't sound half bad. I like vegetable stuff. I tell you something.
I would have
that's really
added,
good.
like, a prosciutto or a salami, but, like, they don't have very many, like, leaner meats, and the meats they do have would, like, really not work with the type of pizza I'm trying to construct here.
There's a lot of vegetarian options, and they're really good. Like, you wouldn't expect it, but they can make soy patties taste just like hamburger patties. It's insane. It blows my mind.
I know it's
Hmm.
it's interesting. I'm not a huge connoisseur of hamburgers. I mean, I'll eat them, but you know. So I don't really know very much about the soy patties, but that is quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah. How far we got here? Like halfway. It's just
Yeah,
like
about there.
2 rolls of cobblestone slabs too. Loving the food stream. Yeah, everyone loves food. Can't survive without it, right? Like literally.
It's a little hard.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to survive off your own fat for a while.
Mm.
But then it's like, well, I couldn't get a hole in my stomach, so probably should eat.
Oh, great.
This feels good though, man. I'm glad we're building as a team. Like we don't do this very often. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's marching down this. We've got a wild camellia in the area.
Oh no. Yeah. Do you
All
want
right,
me to
I
just
think
fill in
I'll
this,
I
or-
think I'll actually help with this.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably a decent idea not to sit around and talk about food.
We're all gonna get super hungry. Like, sorry guys, gonna stop streaming just to go get food.
You know,
Get
honestly,
some ketchup on my pizza. Get a vanilla.
I actually had like this food blog a long time ago called "Talk About the Food." I think the WordPress site for it's kind of shut down by now, which is probably a good thing because it has a lot of personal details about me. But me and my
Oh.
father would do it just as a hobby, and it really I knew nothing about SEO or anything like that I'm using somewhat on my YouTube channel. To be fair, I know nothing about it now, but you know, so essentially, yeah, that's kind of been so it was fun. We reviewed various restaurants and stuff.
I've been there, man. I've done all kinds of like weird, odd bits like that. And they are. It's really fun just to like dabble into stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I was you know, for the longest time I've always wanted to do YouTube, but like my idea of YouTube was very different in different points.
Yeah.
I used to be really interested in Nintendo, but at the time I only for YouTube I never watched YouTube Let's Players. I just watched like game reviewers and like predictions about like Super Smash Bros. 4, which was a huge thing at the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Smash
so
Bros.
like
Awesome.
about like who's gonna be fighting in it. So I thought that's what a YouTuber was supposed to do, and that barely anyone really wants to watch you actually play the game. That was one thing. Second, then I got interested in Terraria, and my impression was you can't really you can't really grow on YouTube, but what you can do is try and like stream, and streaming is a lot more fun than YouTube. Everyone on the forum I was on was doing it. I almost got into it, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I also did some collabs on like some random guy and his stuff. You can still find those, but I highly encourage you not to, because I was talking like this.
Sound like Elmo, dude. That was like the perfect
yeah.
impersonation of Elmo.
Sorry, but the point is I was young, and essentially, and beyond that, the guy who I was working with, he was about I think my age or how old I am right now. He was he did a lot of dubstep intros. He was kind of more of an FPS style Let's Player, I think, if I remember correctly. So that was something.
Crafting table. Making everyone sick on the stream because I'm like erratic whenever I'm not streaming. I'm just like always. It makes me sick just watching the screen. Lava, you just finished that pizza? You finished that pizza? Daniel, what's up? What are we doing? We're working on a new area. Me and the Waystone crew, we're going to be working on the Modern District on the Waystone. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Just chilling, talking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Story time, I guess you could say. Cornelia. Like, it's so fast, man. Everybody's so fast at this. I'm just like, don't know what I'm doing.
Teamwork.
You mentioned one time having a tech channel, right?
I was thinking about it for a time.
I
but
mean,
it was so
I'm
expensive.
not. I don't expect you to disclose any details about that on stream, anyway.
Oh yeah, I think I've had a few different channels. I've had a gaming channel before this. I had a podcast for gaming. That one's actually really fun. I wish I was.
You ever like played Minecraft in the past before this?
Yes, and it was on my old gaming channel, and I was really bad at Minecraft, man. I was.
Uh-huh.
And you dip into creativity a bit, and you start understanding it more. It's so much better.
All right, so you
used to
know,
be like a dirt
you
head
know
guy.
that it's like, you know that I can, you know, I know that I know about whatever your previous name was on your other channel. There's a website called NameMC that essentially allows you to track this stuff.
Oh yeah, I've had a few.
I mean, I know your previous pseudonym. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but like sometimes I check up on people who just started YouTube really strong, see if they had any previous Minecraft names on it.
Or if people like Naragath come in the back alley and offer you some money, and then you're like, all right, I'll check it out, dude.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't checked Naragath out. I might do
Oh,
that.
God. Like,
Have
he's
fun with that.
really casual about it. Like, I might do that. That's
All right, so Naragath's former name was I Am a Hippopotamus, and
What?
no, I'm just making stuff up.
I was like, what? Really?
Naragath's like, wait, somebody got something wrong.
There's no, you haven't had any previous names. It doesn't look like.
Correct.
Unless you had like another account or something and you're just hiding from me.
Nah, I haven't.
Alright, yeah. Anyway, you know what's funny is I was looking up YouTube channels. There, you know about Mariako, right? He's like that one YouTuber who got popular for update overviews and stuff. He did.
Doesn't ring
He
a
has
bell.
like the Jungle Mushroom Island thing, on his like SMP series. Well, simply put, he runs on a mostly not YouTube SMP. He was the first guy to do YouTube on it. He was also the there was a second guy, but that guy has less than 100 subs at this point and does not do very much. But he started after Mariako. So I discovered that Mariako had, like, I realized how old this server was. Maybe like this server had some previous YouTube activity from like 2013 that I don't know about, and I would want to watch that.
Yeah.
But I discovered that the IP of the server was public, and because like it's being picked up by some statistic tracker thing.
Dang.
But it was whitelisted. I didn't try it. I don't feel like that's my responsibility. But I just told him in the comments that like if I had found, like if I was a griefer, you probably would have lost all your stuff. But it was whitelisted. It's just, yeah.
No more cobblestone.
No.
What?
I gotta fly all the way back to my base. Everyone freak out. There's no more cobblestone.
Oh, great.
Love the investigation.
But yeah, seriously, the whole thing is kind of interesting. Like I've found some previous channels here and there. You can find some of mine too, but like it's not like that fun content. Like even now I don't think I have the best content, but like back like when I had another channel, it was really bad. Like seriously. And you know, I was pretty, I wouldn't say immature. I mean, it was like a year ago at this point. But like I ended up having, there was like some not bad blood, but like I was kind of prolonging a discussion about whether I should stay on my old server or not, and that didn't go well. Like I mean, I was welcome, but at the same time there were subtle signs that I would not have been welcome.
Dang, dude, that's rough. I mean, you get into those sort of situations. I mean, I do. I've been banned off servers, and they, I don't know. It's crazy.
It was because I basically wasn't consistent. Like, imagine me now, but like not really. Like worse, far worse. I only like basically I published like 7 videos of the server in December and January, and then I waited until March. Yeah, but like it was like a lot less consistent than currently.
Gotta love them creepers that come out of nowhere.
And even when I was like not posting on that server, there were no other videos. Like now I have been trying to do other series, but essentially, yeah, it's I still do other videos
Thank
on
you.
my channel.
Yeah, totally understandable, man. I mean, you just kind of click at a certain point. Like, if you feel like your channel's doing pretty good, after a while, you start kind of clicking with your consistency, and it just.
Oh
kinda
yeah,
goes.
definitely.
If you got time too, time is a big thing. So.
Mhm.
All right. So much concrete powder.
We need more.
Oh, and there was like this one channel that I did 2 episodes on. This was like in between one period of me using me using my old channel and another. Essentially, I had done a collaboration with Direwolf20, the modded YouTuber, and I felt really bad that I had not actually done anything on my channel since that collaboration happened. So just to hide away from it, I literally started a second channel, posted 2 episodes, and then decided to go back to my old channel that is also now defunct. And it turned out, because I was doing like some obscure mod pack, it's actually Proton, which Vita Gavi played on for a while. I actually got like 100-ish views on that video.
That's
But
different.
I took it down because I didn't want it there.
See where all this great concrete powder is. There we are.
Silence?
What?
Alright, that makes sense.
Sure.
But yeah, I do want to get back onto Waystone, and I have actually recorded the first clip of episode 18 on it. So that's gonna be fun.
Is mid going to be white? Oh, we could just replace it in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something real quick, if you don't mind. I might. The middle, I think we should try like light blue or cyan.
Yeah, try it out.
Yeah, go for it. Figure this is easy enough to dig up
Resources
to
are
put it.
all the way down there, and whatever. I think cyan concrete powder would look the best for this, I think. Cornelia, you're like in my screen. You're basically stuck, in the shulker box, like crash landing right in the middle of the shulker box.
Oh, I'm sorry. My internet is not the greatest.
Oh, it's your
I
internet.
have some blocks for you.
It's your internet.
Maybe.
No, I was not saying it was your internet. It's clearly mine,
Oh.
as evidenced by that. That was not like a stunt I pulled. That was literally my internet giving out right there.
Oh, what was that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you can send me a pic. Tex's gonna send me a picture of his bird in Discord later.
Oh, fun.
It's like the only one that reacts to that. It's perfect. I sort of want a bird.
I had one once. Not again.
They say they're kind of messy. I don't know if you're not careful with them.
It wasn't even necessarily the mess. It was just constantly chirping and
If you're
whatnot.
not careful about them, they get blood everywhere.
Really?
That's what it sounded like when you said that. It sounded like
Oh,
they can be messy if you're not careful about them.
it's cage fighting all the time.
Or if you if they fly up into the ceiling fan, it can get a little messy.
So proud about that. The banter, man, it's perfect. They sound so proud about that. So train them. They poop everywhere. Okay, that makes sense. I'd say so, man. If I was a bird and I was eating seeds all day, trapped in a cage, you better believe I'll poop all the time.
So I think I'm gonna try a few different blocks, like colors of blue over here, which I think my favorite might actually be like plain. Like, here's the thing, the powder is I really like the powder that we are using. The only thing about it is that the colors are much better on hardened concrete, except it's like textureless.
Well, we use the powder because of the texture.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean
That road texture, man. The asphalt.
I'm just gonna try different like painted over looks for it. I think.
Oh, I keep doing that. Sorry. Here, let me just do one single roll. There you go. That might
That
make
works.
it easier.
All right, so this road is definitely coming along. I'm gonna try some scaffolding stuff in a little bit, but let me just put down some of this like cyan. Just try a few different colors of blue concrete and see what they look like. I think something that could look actually really good is actually blue concrete powder, just the plain blue, not the cyan, not the light blue, but just plain blue concrete powder. Let me try it real quick, because I have everything I need for that in my inventory, not on my inventory, but rather in. So I'm just trying to do parkour to get up here, so
Parkour.
yep, basically.
Hardcore parkour?
This is a big road, dude. We got a lot
Mhm.
finished. I'm gonna get some more concrete powder.
What do you think about that? I think it might be a little too dark, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely too dark, I think.
Let me
on everything, literally everything.
let me try the cyan in that case.
Maybe I want birds to poop on everything in my home.
To each their own.
Including the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
If you want
They
to poop
roost.
somewhere, you can poop on the ceiling fan, dude.
Oh, that makes things. That's just like a whole bag of fun right there.
So great.
It's like, all right, we're gonna turn this into a war zone. All right.
So the cyan is like that.
The cats are
I
allergic.
sort of like that. Let me try the light blue. And what I think would actually be really nice is cyan hardened concrete for the actual uses. So let me try that as well. I think cyan hardened concrete could work. I
beat
like
you
that
to it.
actually. Yeah, the cyan hardened concrete I think takes the cake.
Let's see here. I honestly like this one if I were going to choose cyan. I think the brighter one looks really good, I think.
Yeah,
That's just me.
I don't
But
know.
if you-
We can agree to disagree. I personally, I don't know. I like the cyan hardened just because I find it looks a bit darker and more saturated in a nice way. But
What do
I
you guys
see your
think?
point.
What does everybody else think?
I don't know, personally, I'm still leaning towards white. Personally.
Yeah, me too.
I think I am too, sort of.
All right.
This is
Well-
really cool. This looks really cool. I love this, but
Yeah, but I just don't think for
I
this.
have-
color elsewhere.
I have an idea for white,
I agree.
Actually, if
Maybe
we
the glass?
do white. Does anyone have like snow on them?
Not on me.
No.
I've got plenty at my base, but that would require going to my base. But I was thinking like having like 2 snow layers stacked on top of each other. Not just one, but or you know what? I had the coolest idea. We is this top half of a slab down here?
We should just go with yellow and it goes straight to the hive.
Well, I'm gonna
I see what you
like,
did there.
head to my base real quick. I think I have a sort of interesting idea on how to do the light,
Dang it.
the white. Basically, my idea is to take snow layers, and each line would be seven high snow layers. So there would essentially just be a 1 deep indent
Sorry.
all the way.
Oh my god, Cadilla, you scared me so bad, dude.
It's bored.
Dude. That's okay. You could. I don't know. I was about to say you could be a dude in my eyes, but I just can't. No, I can't do that. Because Canilia uses face cam on YouTube, and there's no way I could call you dude now. You're holding a camera while you're sleeping. There it goes.
But
hold that
I
pin.
was just gonna say,
Yeah.
the idea I had was to take the white areas. Don't use white powder or white concrete for it. Instead, take snow layers and put each like line 7 high snow layers. So there's a 1 like snow layer gap in between the top of the cyan concrete powder and the top of the white. So it looks like almost like paint that's been chipping off.
Not a bad idea. We need snow though.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna light it up, we also got to make sure that it's not gonna melt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the snow would melt if we do that.
Yeah, you do have a point actually. We don't necessarily have to light it up though.
I think it'd be a good
Just
idea
let all
though.
the mobs. We can just let all the mobs spawn. Like every single one of them.
But then mobs will cause traffic.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Well, the drivers can just take care of the mobs. You know, each driver has a car, which is already a death machine. So when you attack,
I tried to.
yeah,
scare
when
you
you
off.
attack Reaper,
I tried to.
like you can easily just like smash into things with cars. It's pretty easy.
That's fun. I do that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. I mean, I do it gently, so I won't like destroy my vehicle, and I can still continuously do it to harass people.
Oh, great.
Anyone
That's
giving
a little terrifying.
Someone's wondering if anyone is giving away a premium account on live chat's Daniel.
I think
Mm,
that's
not today.
gonna happen.
Not today. I've got an extra account, but I use it for my camera account. This
You
is
know what
looking
we could
actually really
also-
cool. I could fly up. And
Oh yeah, I like it a lot.
yeah.
I'm not too sold on the white. I think yellow could definitely work, but I also suggest maybe trying orange. I'm definitely not fully sold on that idea when I say it, but
I think it might stand out a little too much, but we can try it.
well, yeah, that's literally the reason roads are painted yellow is because it stands out and people know what it is. Except
banter too much. Yeah.
except Waffle doesn't know where it is. He just actually doesn't care where it is.
Looking at the center line, I say I kind of like light, but you did introduce a cool concept of alternating. So maybe we could do like some concrete powder and also maybe white concrete. What do you guys think?
Well, I think if we do alternate, it would have to be concrete powder only or hardened concrete only. So
We could alternate lime green concrete with the green powder on the side.
if we're using the green as a grass, I think the illusion would be ruined if we did any other use of a color.
Someone said yellow and orange alternation. Text it.
But I don't know.
I don't know, man. This is a decision and a half, but it depends. Like, if this is going to merge into something that looks a little bit more fantastical rather than doing like realism, I mean, it could be a viable option. Basically basic.
Maybe.
What's going on, man?
I
wait,
feel
one
like
count.
it's not fantastical, but rather, I feel like it really looks futuristic to have this cyan stuff here. Although I will say, I'm pretty sure we've ruled out the light blue. I don't think any of us really care that much about the light blue.
Nah, not really.
But I personally, I'm not willing. I mean, I'm willing to give it up, obviously, but like dark blue, I kind of like it.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
Oh, so like when you try and switch, you try and shift lanes. Oh no, my car is on ice.
You know, you could totally do big ice patches on this road. That'd be hilarious.
Hmm.
It's a tropical jungle, dude. I don't know how the ice would get there.
It's a cold beach,
Uh,
man.
Yeah. Is that a flash freeze? You know.
Yeah. was
With
just saying just for
mahogany
free stuff,
trees
man.
just surviving in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'll take it, but
Mhm.
honestly, can I just put another opinion in? I think the white definitely works. Let's just have it in as like something for the time being. But I suggest we replace the green with spruce leaves or something like that. I feel like I like
okay.
green concrete powder as like modern grass, but here it's too close to the textured road that I feel like it looks almost like part of the road.
Are we going 1 or 2 in between?
I don't know. I kind of like the green, but I feel
Mixing-
like
I mean,
mixing in the
it's a
lime
little
might
bit
help.
too much texture. I feel like on the side.
Mixing in lime, just regular concrete, not powder, might help.
Lime concrete.
Or even
way
regular
too-
grass.
I find it way too bright to do that. I don't know. Does anyone have any iron on them? I think so. I could probably just try it with like oak leaves. See how that looks.
And then it would kind of look weird, because then you have to put something underneath it.
Yeah, the cobblestone I think would work fine actually. I mean, it's not something you'd really notice, I don't think. Too much.
Oh man, this is kind of hard to do with efficiency 4 shovel.
A little bit.
I personally, I think the grass works, but with like the dirt peeking out, I feel like the slab blocks would have to be stairs, which I think would just be weird.
Yeah, I agree.
We are like a board meeting, like when we get together and we talk about design, like on Minecraft, where like it's like a big board, a council of people just like
That's
coming together.
basically what happened when my parents tried to revamp the living room in our house, and it got nowhere because I was stubborn. My sister didn't want it to happen at all, and I had so many like design ideas that really.
We'll use acacia wood, like.
Oh,
All right, welcome back, Nightmare. Wait, are you guys just digging out a straight line like that?
Just to fix it.
Oh my bad.
It was off by like a block.
Oh, no, no. That's the way I do things, man. I mess up on them all the time. Hi there. You get a shovel in one hand, and you get a carrot in the other hand. Now,
Why is there not a carrot in the one hand?
You got an alternating tool in your hand. I don't know. Are you guys using concrete powder? I've only got white concrete, unfortunately. I could just be the one that sits around here and bugs you guys. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead of you.
can I just suggest something else for the greenery? In that lime terracotta has basically the same texture as. Don't punch me! Don't punch me! I can't even see this on my screen. Like, I am literally, like, frozen, and my, like, Minecraft client says loading terrain.
Huh.
But lime terracotta actually has basically the same color as the green concrete powder, except it's got less texture, so I think that will actually work in our favor here, because the road has the same type of texture as the greenery at this point.
Actually, yeah, someone just suggested putting carpet on the road. That might actually be a really good idea. Like gray
Yeah.
carpet.
Llama's on it, dude. That's what they're talking.
Or alternately, snow layers. Although, yeah, someone brought up a good point with those. You know.
Mm-hmm. Because Texas said because the road is never perfect. Huh.
Well, maybe when you first put it down.
The Waystone road is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I was just joking. I don't. Yeah.
Actually, the more I look at it, the more I like the white. I feel, though, that we should probably have some other type of color on the road. Like, to make up for the lack of color. Like,
Well,
something hanging overhead, maybe. Like the lanterns,
Yeah.
but...
yeah, that's what I was about to say, that we are planning on putting the lanterns overhead, so that will add some other color.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like even with sea lanterns, that's just a very slight amount of color, you know?
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't want it, totally taken away from
Yeah,
everything else.
Yeah, you have a point. I feel like with carpets, I don't think you should use it on the stripes because I really like the white concrete powder texture instead of the wool.
I'll just jump back in the conversation. Like, you guys say something, and I'm like, oh wait, what? If a message on my stream like needs immediate attention, I'm just like I'll mute my mic and all that.
Yeah.
On Discord,
So, do y'all have like any particular, like, I'm thinking about the scaffolding, and I think we should have like some diagonal pieces coming up. I am not the one to build the scaffolding because I'm really bad at maneuvering in water. I don't have depth strider or anything, so that's
you're a land
one
guy,
thing.
right? It sounds
again,
cool.
You're
But
getting
that's-
close to me, Waffle. I know it looks like I'm online, but I'm not really. And now I'm definitely not online.
Oh, hey, there's a couple of parrots up there. I want a parrot. You gotta feed them seeds, though, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
I think you have to feed them cookies.
I cannot have them, so I will kill them.
I mean,
Right.
that was the idea. I feel like the whole cookie thing was not warranted. I feel like it was just like based on like the Polywana cracker type joke, which I thought was kind of a funny idea, just like in general. But like, of course, it involves chocolate, which is poisonous to parrots, and that was a real concern, I think. But at the same time, the cookie,
I want
the whole thing with that, it's like it was kind of a clever idea, but it doesn't really work due to realism, I guess.
lots of fireworks. All right, let's get this figured out here real quick.
Rockets to the people.
Oh no!
I didn't want them anyway.
All right.
No.
Come on, load thing.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's gonna be really neat whenever I see it when it's complete. I am a bird person. I love birds.
Mm.
A lot of people are like into birds today.
Bird's the word.
Birds what? Birds what?
I feel like at
Bird,
one
bird.
point, I think we should definitely make like an intersection that will take you to the gas station or something.
I like that.
Yeah.
I want to get.
I mean, if we
Or even to
had
the ME
this
Tower.
road, if we had this, oh yeah, that works too. But like the gas station and ME Tower are kind of right across from each other, so it doesn't really matter. I'd
yeah.
say.
Um,
Mhm.
I think that if we had if this road existed, when I built my gas station, it wouldn't be where it is. And you know what? The more I think of it, I like the build a lot, but it just doesn't fit because it's right next to the marina now and all these blues, and I'm using purple for it. I think like if we like relocate the gas station to the side of it could definitely work better.
Someone died, dude.
Well, I accidentally dropped some things.
What an entrance.
Right?
I think I pretty much like I tipped over my office chair one day. That was fun.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Hopefully when you weren't in it.
Recording?
No, unfortunately. I wish I was. Can you not? Oh, yeah, I guess
You know,
that's
I was watching Scar's new Minecraft episode
oh, I don't know where it's.
where he builds like this airport, and halfway through, what happened? Halfway through, his thing got frozen. Like his oxygen tube came loose, and it really scared him.
I bet it would. Yeah, that's scary.
I mean, I don't think it was in any way that would have caused physical harm to him. Otherwise, he would have probably cut that out, and if not, he would have made a bigger deal about it. He was just startled because of the noise, like the rushing oxygen and stuff.
Oh yeah. I would be scared because I wouldn't have oxygen, like enough
Right.
oxygen.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it was something a little less severe than the way I described it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like that with the green concrete there. Yeah, just mix those
good.
up. That actually works really well. That really works. I mean, you could just do it with water, basically, if you wanted. Except that's probably a really dangerous idea with, like, the road right here.
Llama Freak, am I doing this right?
What?
Am I placing these right?
I have no idea.
Oh god.
I have an idea. And
God, you scared me, dude. God, that scared me so bad.
I have an idea that
Perfect
sort
record
of,
for it.
Oh.
Hey guys, I really like the sea lanterns, but I feel like this is sort of sacrificing functionality for aesthetics. But I think maybe replacing them with like yellow concrete as like, you know, a bright yellowish light.
Yeah, we need the light though. They're supposed to be kind of
Oh,
functional.
we do. Yeah, I agree. I don't
I'd
know.
say
I'm just
the
thinking.
sea lanterns. For some
That
reason,
was too good.
That's the one thing I will say. I love the sea lanterns. I don't know. I'm a stickler for them. Though. I love them. I love freaking.
All right, that's fine.
Sorry, if I could cuddle with a sea lantern right now, I would.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like, you know, talking about like what sea animals you would want to cuddle, but it's a freaking lamp, Waffle.
Let's do that.
Did you know a wild sea lantern kill its prey in one move?
So you got two.
As long as that rolls a crit.
Oh, no way, I'm waiting.
What is this? Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
place
juke.
this one on the wrong end.
Oh, great! You have a jukebox in the middle of the road.
He wants to smash it, dude. He wants to get rid of that jukebox.
It served its purpose.
I'll take a little break from that and go to slabbing for a minute.
I'm thinking, what if we like took fences and connected all of these lampposts up with like acacia wood fences or something like that? Just like as an extra detail. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I actually have an idea. Let me grab a bit of wood real quick, and I want to show
Missy
you
some.
something that I thought of.
See if we get any more anvils and whatnot over here.
I'm just getting me some anvils real quick. Probably gotta craft some more.
I was just about to do the same.
Well, thank you, kind nightmare. As kind as a nightmare is. Weird anvils. Let's see which way you placing those. Oh, very nice. Oh.
Okay, clean up a little bit of the inventory.
Freaks you out. Yeah, should be good. Let's do that. People are like, we still love you. I love you too. It's alright. Wrong way. Llama Freak's gonna hurt me if I don't get it right. He's waiting with a knife in the shadows.
And a jukebox.
Alright,
The
let me
jukebox.
try a little bit of detail real quick. And I think the wood on this that I'm going to place down, it could definitely be something different than what I'm going to put. Let me just show you. It's hard to explain.
Wish I had Macau's name. You better get it right, Waffle. That's what he sounds like whenever he says it. You better get it right, Waffle. I'm Batman. I'm just gonna go in the back alley. A freaking llama is gonna be standing in the alley with the Batman suit on. Like, got it
The
right,
real puffy one.
pretty much. And then before they leave, they just spit on me. Like, oh, I know the struggles. Yeah, there definitely is some struggles into running in llamas in back alleys with Batman suits on. It happens.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the other end and try to get out of your way because I'm really bad for getting in people's way. I don't pay attention. I'm absent-minded whenever I'm streaming, so you have to just.
No worries.
Me.
Or I'll just put a jukebox behind you.
Yeah, you know. That'll get me going for sure. Dude.
Worked last time.
Yeah, I did. I turned around really fast, dude. I didn't know what was going on.
Let's see, how do we have it?
Anvils for decoration more. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I've got an idea, alright?
Let's hear it. Like Batman.
Alright, and...
That doesn't sound like Batman.
I'm going to start using concrete powder to build my little towers for it. It's a nice color. It's not like sand, you know?
Yeah.
It's got a nice minimal feel to it, and like you can break it with a torch. I didn't even think about that. I never used anvils. It definitely inspired me. Llama Freak. All Llama Freak. Something else that's really cool that Framp used, and I think maybe I've seen a couple of other people use, is observer blocks, the side of them for technical borders and stuff. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool. Oh!
Let's go ahead up.
We're about there.
See.
Streetlights are really cool looking. They look so modern.
Yep.
What do observer blocks do?
They observe stuff. That's the best explanation. Not a technical aspect, they're bud switches, but yeah. So, and this is the
Stare deep into your soul.
So I'm testing something with fence gates here. You can remove the dirt scaffolding once I'm like off of it, but like
Not
just
before?
disconnecting them, and then I think like replacing the fence gate wood type with like another wood like dark oak, birch, or maybe even acacia could work.
Hey, come on.
Oops, my pop filter's
There we go.
falling off a microphone. I'm sorry if you guys have to hear this. Oh, there we go. Doesn't nightmare stare deep into your soul? Yeah. Or the Phantom of the Night? Yeah, dude.
I just found a giant clown underground.
Alright, I got slabs. I gotta see what you guys are doing here, how you're doing it. Are you guys doing iron trap doors for the top of the anvils?
Yeah.
That looks really good. I love that. It's so cool. You got it wrong.
So I just want to ask
Mom
like
said.
what you think about this kind of like decoration here. I think actually maybe we don't have to extend it all the way, just like
Yeah, I think I got it.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to help you guys with this, but I'm probably gonna get it wrong. And Llama's gonna kill me. Need some stone brick. Work. You guys are so fast. I'm just getting started on the lights, so you guys are pretty much already half them up.
I got one.
so. I just want you to check out something I did on like one of the first lights real quick. See what y'all think of this.
Two first.
Dude, this looks cool. It's so weird to see this on the Waystone and all this modern stuff.
Mhm.
It's crazy. Alright, let me see how you're doing this. So you got an iron trap door there, and that comes over. Huh. No!
Hmm.
Iron trap.
So I'm trying like street signs here.
It needs more
yeah.
push.
Ish. You wanna? It's like the one closest to the edge, of the jungle. It's really hard to see from what you're doing.
3? Yeah. I think I got it right, Llama.
All right, I'm finally on.
I
Finally.
don't have the trap door here though.
So, where are you guys getting these sea lanterns from?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I want some.
I don't know, they were in the chest.
Good job, I hope waffle. Alright.
I
Don't know how I feel. And it's alright, but I don't know. Alright. Go ahead and get these up. Serious. And we got simulating. There we go. By the time I get the last one in, I'll be knowing exactly what I'm doing with those.
I wonder the Google internet speed that the internet speed it says Google has it's literally the internet speed Google says I have is a lot more than it seems to actually be. So I'm just running the internet. So I think like the ISP I'm using actually splits, like speeds you up if you're checking your internet speed. That would be a huge scandal, but what I'm doing right now is actually switching back and forth, like I'm constantly I'm just trying my best to try and just do like the speed test as much as possible, and I swear it's helping.
Ah, interesting. The Nightmare is considering on getting a PS4. What do you guys think? Do you guys play? Anybody in here play a PS4?
I used to have a PS4.
Is it good?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's really that good, but then again, I didn't really play it all that much.
I own Xbox One, but I don't ever play it hardly. I get on there and play Halo because I love Halo. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't play consoles, so no opinion.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
What's the music there?
Music.
Which,
I just hear some 8-bit music, and I have the stream muted, so like someone.
oh, that might be me. Like, it may be blaring through my headphones to come through the mic.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I like what people are doing with like the edge here.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good.
Like
Where you at, Dave?
genuinely, it seems to literally be giving me impossibly fast internet speeds. If I check it through the speed test, like this is a huge scandal. I am probably gonna take my ISP to court over this. Or I just need to gather evidence that it's actually happening, you know?
Yeah.
Do you connect wirelessly or wiredly?
I don't know, actually.
Is there a cord?
I think it was Wi-Fi.
You should be able to tell in the corner of
No, yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
now. I think that now it's Ethernet, but it was Wi-Fi for the longest time.
Because Wi-Fi, it depends on a lot of what's between you and the router, and even with wired potentially.
I'm almost certain that now it's Ethernet, but it didn't used to be.
I like that. I don't know. We might want to spread out the the arch, make it a little farther out.
Llama is like going hardcore on this, dude. He's just flying with the lights on, putting down these iron trapdoors.
But yeah, I like it. Have you guys checked out the support that Dick put up?
Ooh, that's nice lighting. I mean, it's not like super functional, but it's really pretty. That's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to make some iron trapdoors and try to get that. It really does. It looks exactly like real wood blade. Yeah. Looks really good. What else we got here? Let's go and put this stuff over here. Put this away. Put Buildmonger in the chest here. There we go. What?
you're gonna put the entire Buildmonger like
The entire build model.
Yeah, like this whole player model.
Mhm.
Yes. And Buildmonger himself. Dang, dude.
Uh-huh.
Working on that keyboard.
Another right now.
Huh. Seriously?
Is the new end portal like right above the old one or no?
I didn't know it changed.
I just went to like the old one that we had like originally.
Okay. Yep. Also,
Ah! Alright, let's see if I can...
Are there like randomly long breaks like where nobody? Is that just
I
What?
keep getting phone calls during my stream. It's terrible.
Mm.
I've probably got to... I really need to take this one. It's my mom. But...
Like, it appears that if my
Give me a sec.
internet's really bad, that, like, it says it's at 200 megabits per second, and suddenly when I'm testing, I actually see a noticeable increase. Like, I feel like they are almost certainly doing something.
it could also just be the connection between your computer and
I
the
don't
server.
know. I just, it feels that way, and, you know, as soon as I, like, brought my father in just to test it, because that happened, I tested it with, and it suddenly, like, it gave me, like, reasonable internet, but, not, so that's probably a mark against it, but I don't know. You never know, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's most likely not what's happening, but you know,
I would hope
I
not.
would not be surprised, you know.
Yeah, but I would hope that they would be smarter than that.
It's basically what Volkswagen tried to do, except on a digital scale, you know, and for like talking to the consumers rather than inspectors. That's literally what they tried to get away with.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you're just mainly using white concrete there, right? Okay. Let's go get some white concrete.
Sorry,
So,
my mother called. Sorry.
all right. Do you have any thoughts on like this lamp idea that I did right here?
Let's see, where you at?
I'm at like right at the end near the Waystone jungle.
The Waystone jungle.
Like
Dun, dun,
closer
dun.
to that than the other end. So just checking this out. A little bit more detail, a little bit more color.
I tell you what, man. Try this.
Okay.
How about that?
Well, the idea I had was that just to use like the slight gap in the in like between the spruce fence and the cobblestone wall. You know, like when you see when a fence gate is on a cobblestone wall, it's lower than when it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I think it looks cool. That's just me. Yeah, that fits in.
I would use dark oak, but we didn't actually have any. Or I couldn't find any that wasn't like in stair formation.
I think dark oak might actually work better.
I
Go
think
grab
so.
some.
Although I think I worry it might be too dark with the gray. You know.
Maybe.
Just creeping around down here, huh? Massive Bob just down here, just like chilling out under the bridge. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The troll in the bridge.
Oh my god. You guys are going all out on this.
So the support's gonna be mirrored on the other side.
Yeah, I think that would look best.
Right.
Yeah, or at least as close as you can.
Oh my god, dude. Alright, well. I guess I better jump in too.
Yeah,
Get it done.
running the internet speed test on my computer literally caused me to be able to join. Like, it was basically frozen and I was about to crash off the server. I started the internet speed test and it did its thing. It's a little bit creepy.
Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what
I
we're gonna
feel
be
like if
doing.
we could have like an automated robot in our house to constantly try the internet speed test
Mhm.
and see how like to constantly do it and see how if our internet improves if it's like constantly sending requests to test it on Google.
Well.
I mean, I don't know if we can like be able to take it to court. Oh yeah, now it's showing 0.03 megabits per second on the internet speed test.
So
It's always lovely when they show that.
I'm gonna get up here and try to do this real quick without. This powder's gonna probably fall, but it will.
No, we want to make it into concrete anyway.
Oh, for the top? For the green concrete powder?
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, nice. Hold on a second. Whoop. There we go. Took me a minute. Alright. So, like, how are you guys doing the legs on this? Is it just going to be like a center block like this and then go up like that? Or is he doing like just all single-sided? What do you think, Master Pop? Ugandan
What?
Knuckles over there. Come over here for a minute. On this other side. This right here, like,
Yeah.
how do you want to split this off into another leg? Do you just want to do like another set of blocks like that, or you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Yeah, I think that looks fine.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
I wish I could process how you guys are doing this. It's amazing. It blows my mind. I wish I could do that. Okay, so everyone's just like chilling out over here, man.
I think I'm gonna get going now.
All right, take care, Billmonger.
All right, I might be
Liter-
able to watch your stream, but like, I don't know.
Do you know the way?
We do not really weigh.
Really, you know, looking at that, it's not real complicated, is it? It just takes a lot of white concrete.
Yeah.
Hmm. Alright then. Well, I'm gonna work on this side a little bit more then.
Sounds good.
Wanted to keep it simple, you know.
Yeah.
Not take away from the modern style. Yeah, that's true. I was looking at it, I was like, that looks like, I mean, it's like pretty easy to build. So that's good. Is that where it's at? Right there? Here. Yeah. So right there. Not reach it. Dang it. Let's just pop a couple more blocks there. Alright, what's going on here, Lava? Oh, Lava! What the heck? Thanks, man, I appreciate it. That's really nice of you. Lava just donated $10.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Thanks, Lava, I appreciate it, man. Oh my god. He's not killing me today, he's not hunting me down, he's giving me money. Like...
At least not yet.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. He's just gonna be nice at first, and he's gonna come back around, and he's gonna be like, alright, I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, that's such a good song. He won't kill you today.
Alright.
Thanks, Lama, appreciate it, man.
I just realized I'm doing that side wrong.
Yeah.
Oof. I think.
I'm just gonna keep marching over here and putting down columns to make it easier for you guys. I wouldn't trust me to build the archways, so. This is crazy, man. This looks so cool, and it's so fast. Like, we got this up so fast.
Oof,
Mhm.
yeah. I see what I did wrong.
Frimp? What the heck, dude? Now Frimp's donating. What the heck? $5. Thanks, Frimp. Alright, guys, that's enough donation. Alright, that's enough donation, seriously. Thanks, Frimp. Appreciate it. God, dude. I'm just like looking over, there's donations. Like, what's up with that? Alright. Get some more building blocks. Whoa. Yogurt. Whoa. You came back, Yogurt. Look at our bridge now. I don't know if you've seen it before or not. Hey, Yogurt, is that how you say your name? Yogurt? Is it Yogurt? Because I'm sorry if I didn't say Yogurt. I say Yogurt. I'm just gonna do the easy pronunciation. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, it looks really good. Yogurt, is Existence still up? Do they still have the public server going? Is it gonna be? Was it like 24 hours or something? I don't even know how to pronounce my name. Yogurt. I'm just gonna say Yogurt. That sounds a little bit more legit.
Yogurt.
Yogurt. That's kind of cool. It's not yogurt. It's yogurt.
With strawberries?
Cornelia's just chilling out over there. Kind of building a big platform. Alright, I'm with Cornelia on this. I'm just gonna keep. Yeah, she's plotting. Yeah, there you go. Plotting to murder
Maybe.
someone.
Maybe.
So, if anyone wants to go see Existence, SMP, they are public opening for another 10 more hours. So that's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Oof.
I might jump back over there before the night ends and just kind of look around a little bit more. And, you know, where I won't be streaming, I'll be able to just kind of chill out.
Yeah.
This bridge, man, it's big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you guys are so good with archways with bridges. I never can get it right.
I guess if you build enough of them.
Yeah. It seems difficult to me. Dave's just like heart. Squid. Just spreading the love, man. Spread the love, man. You guys have... Wait. Oh. I seen spruce wood under the sand, and I was like, wait, what? Wait. Oh, you guys just done like a little extension on the island. Okay. Let's try to figure that out for me. I was like, what's going on?
That makes sense.
Yo, did someone die over here? Oh, never mind. That's a bird. I thought I saw them and threw there on the tree.
I have not killed a single bird. I will tell you.
Alright. This song's like rappy. I don't think it says anything bad, but I want to listen to this one. I am somehow back. Did you go to school? Do not worry, I'm getting a debit card soon. Jados. Before you know it, Jados is gonna be like rolling online, dude, buying all the games.
Mindplex ranks.
Yeah, Mindplex ranks. Because they don't use you. I don't think they let you use PayPal in Mindplex.
No, I think they do. I'm not sure. I haven't used them in a while.
What the heck? Dude, what the heck?
What?
You were upside down, like swimming upside. What the heck is this?
What?
I wish you could see this on stream, dude. This looks so weird. What the heck is that, dude? How are you going so fast?
I have like a lot of
Alright, you're good, you're good. You're good, you just kept going, man. Oh, what? Looks like you're walking on the water. What the heck? I've never seen people do this. Now it's like walking upside down under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's good. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back, Batman.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman.
Maybe we
Squid
should
Man.
continue the road to the extreme hills.
You think so?
I mean, we could. And it would connect up Spawn to Lifter's place.
Technically,
True.
I mean,
And then we could have like a crossroads here to this area.
Yeah. Yeah, we could break it out here.
it's Llama Man.
Mhm.
That looks cool.
Llama
Oh,
Man?
That's awesome. Llama Man. Well, you guys want to continue it? We'll make it there pretty soon.
I think we can.
All right, let's go for it.
We need more cobblestone.
More cobble. More cobblestone placements. Oh, there you go. Here, I'll just build like this for a minute here, and I'll come back for the other side that we can fill it in pretty fast. you go. Just do some more like that.
I wonder if this is gonna be longer than Nerdy and Bridge. Probably is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe, probably.
It's definitely wider, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait,
Oh.
this is 13 blocks wide. So
Oh, I just Nerdian's bridge.
15 maybe.
Is it green concrete powder for decoration, or is it supposed to be a resemblance of grass? It is a resemblance of grass.
And decoration.
And decorations. Yeah, we were just trying to think of some way to introduce color, and we thought green looked. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Oh wow, when you're floating above it and just like looking down upon it, it looks really good. Yeah, that looks really good. Let me get some more cobblestone.
Oh no, they're actually both the same width.
Are they?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm laggy. Or something. There we go.
I guess I like the numbers.
That's a good number to work with.
Numbers just keep going higher. Can't stop, won't stop, dude.
Oh yeah.
That jukebox over there is still playing that song.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still going. I wonder, like, if you put a record into a jukebox and unload the chunk, or does it keep the chunk loaded until it's done playing?
I mean, it's not playing for me anymore, and I like went.
Huh. That's weird.
I may or may not have put it back in recently.
I wonder how that works. I wonder if, like, if you unload the chunk.
I don't think it keeps it loaded.
I don't think it does.
No, I think it stops. Yeah.
What's going on, Death by Doodle? Death by Doodle. That's awesome. I'm just chilling, man. Just building on this big bridge we've got. And Cornelia is sleeping, you know.
Sleeping and plotting.
That's right. Plot master Cornelia.
Yeah, the bridge definitely looks cool from a distance.
Yeah, it looks really cool when you're like floating above it.
Mm-hmm.
We should start doing big projects like this for our stream days, like on Sundays. This should be like our thing. It's really
I'd be down for it.
Yeah, we would get a lot done.
Yeah.
Aw, you. Oh, jeez. We cannot fly out there. Nah, someone has that. I hate when people take your username on games or something you play. It makes me so mad. It's like, no, I am the waffle stick, and someone else is out there with waffle stick.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that have that happen to them, and like some people I know have like extremely odd usernames you would never think could be taken, but people manage to get them.
Yeah. I mean, just look at mine, for example. There's a few games that have been taken. Like, really?
Really? Naragath,
Yeah.
of all things.
Yep.
I've never had my username taken.
Yeah, because you misspelled massive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think that'd be something that people would.
He figured it out. Massive Bob, yeah.
This is a misspelled word in your name or something. You spell waffle with one F or something.
Yeah, that's what I should do from now on. I used to do wafer, just like as a trade-off.
Wafer stick.
We're gonna work on the nether tunnel. Yeah, I gotta get to that at some point soon. I usually do that off camera. It's just a little bit tedious for YouTube. I should be getting an episode out maybe in a few days. That's why I'm streaming, to sort of kind of balance that, because I've been going through moving and all that. So it'll be a bit. If I'm in your way, you know, just let me know. I'm just kind of oddly building cobble, just sort of picking wherever and starting a place. So we're getting there.
Yep.
Close. More slab. Nope. Lifter's gonna come back and see this, and he's gonna start playing again, dude. He loves roads and modern builds and stuff. He's gonna see this. It's like, oh my god, there's a. I'm trying to imitate his voice. He's, oh my god, there's a road in front of my base. He just starts building like a whole like city over here, dude.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Some people have got the talent, man. Like F-Whip, like building all those towns in this world is crazy. So It's Mine says, is there an application process for the server? There used to be, but unfortunately, because there's a lot of people who are applying, and we have a certain standard for content. So I was reviewing a lot of applications that were like, I didn't want to say no to people all the time, you know. So I just eliminated the application process, and we bring in people who we kind of run into and go from there. See you, Yogurt. Yogurt. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I got some white concrete on me. I've got a stack.
I got plenty.
I got some on me too.
Everybody's like, we got some.
Oh, shnikes. Where are you, Dev?
Who punched me off? Was it?
Wasn't that I? Or was it the One Punch Man?
Hot. I'm coming in hot, dude. Oh, it's llama freak, I think. Oh, yeah, don't hit me. I'm about dead. Alright. Okay. I need to heal up, but fish is just quite pulling me. How dare you, dude? I can't even hit you. No, I missed. What the heck is that? I blame the shovel, man. He's like just crouch walking and just slowly walking backwards. I still couldn't hit him. Oh, jeez. All right. Just that concrete powder dough.
Oh, yay.
I got some inventory, dude. Let's go.
Whenever I log on to Minecraft again, I always forget that I have this Roblox oof texture pack. Just makes the hurt noise like oof from Roblox. So I'll just randomly hear that. I'll like get spooked.
Alright. Go get this concrete put in.
Nice.
Very nice.
Leak that concrete dough. I can't believe how fast we had done this segment of the bridge.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Just need to sign up for a build team, dude, and go crazy.
It's almost like we knew what we were
2
doing.
hours already.
Just about
It's only
exactly.
It's only been 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's crazy. and we done this whole bridge. Like,
Mhm.
I
The
got-
Nerdians Bridge took like 2 months.
So we done all of this in 2 hours. Like,
It's almost
That's
like we know what we're doing.
that's insane. That blows my mind. That's a long bridge.
Mhm.
Jeez. So,
Oof.
I was talking to It's Mine, and
Yep.
someone mentioned Silent Whisper. Did we know about him? Is that right? Did we have him like wrote down for a season or something like that?
I don't remember hearing that.
I feel like I remember Silent Whisper for somewhere. I think someone else recommended him too. So
Yeah.
what do you do all day? I make roads, person. Wow, that in Minecraft. That's pretty good. Yeah, I make roads in real life too, dude. Just pour some asphalt down. I don't know how to do that, but someone will do it for me, and I can say I've done it.
I can watch it happen.
Naragath Sweat. We'll take Naragath out there and make him sweat.
If you want a cricket, go for it.
Or do you want your road made of gold? Yeah, you'll do
Mm.
it, right? Well,
Maybe.
I cannot pay for the expenses, so
Hmm.
I need more rockets. I need to go to the shop to buy more rockets. I don't have diamonds.
I have a couple.
Let me get in here and check, see if I can get some. I'll just have to go back over to base. Wow. This is
You messed
really
it up.
cool build over here.
Yeah.
Dave, I'll pay you back later. How about that? We'll make a good trade. I'm in a dark
Back alley?
Yeah. Pay him in time. Doing fine. Noticed in Discord you were live and was wondering why I never got a notification. There's YouTube for you. Yeah, YouTube does that sometimes.
Yeah, YouTube's been special the last several weeks.
I think I'll just head over to base, man. I gotta go get sugar cane and stuff too. So I take a little wander, take a little gallivant around. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be for season 4. I'm sure I'm on the top of season 4, Canes. Yeah, totally, Canes. We're gonna invite you, dude. First day. Canes, we need you now. I'm just joking, man. Come in and build Pink Town V2. I was watching your Escape from Tarkov. Was it Tarkov? Is that right? I was watching that video when you play on console, and that Elgato capture card does wonders when it comes to like optimized quality. Looks really good. Hermitcraft is better. Fight me.
I just keep hearing all these oofs everywhere.
Hermitcraft.
Stop it.
Alright, let's see here. Rockets.
I didn't do that one.
Sounds like someone's having a fight.
Maybe.
Maybe. Alright, I'm just gonna launch out of here.
Oop, sorry.
Let's fight on Hypixel Canes. I have Fortnite on the phone and got the code. Can't wait to actually make some videos on it. Get a controller for it, Magna? That's when it's gonna be fun, dude. Death, I don't play Minecraft anymore. Oh yeah. It's about there. It is there.
Yep.
Crazy. It's like watching. If you ever played that game called Pikmin, and watching them build stuff or taper down something, that's exactly what it looks like on the Waystone.
Anyone have
Yeah.
more white concrete?
Yeah.
Hey,
40 powder.
okay, well, mine did it.
Part here, 3.
Yeah.
All right, here I'll give you half. Or wait, yeah, I'll give you half. Here I got 32. 4. Yeah, that's about all I got though. Might be all we need though.
Well, if not, I got powder. So.
3. Oop.
Oh.
I heard you.
Is that 3? Brain fart. Your elytra's almost broken. Oh my god, it is. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mango. See, look, Death was gonna like send me in the pits. Yeah, I need to take care of
Oh
it.
wait, awful. It's messed up here.
Oh boy. Here, I'll just give you the concrete because I always mess up, dude. Every time. Here. Thank you. I won't mess up on this, hopefully. I want to see him die to fall damage again. Maybe I'll do it for you. No. No. Sorry, I'm not dying. I got 38 levels, dude. I gotta keep that. You gotta save all the levels you can. No more glass pans. You guys using gray? Is that right?
I
Gray?
think there's a lot in the chest somewhere.
I remember there was. Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
look.
turned some of the chests. There's like there should be at least 4 stacks.
Jeez. Darren, hey man. How's it going, man?
Whoa, we have 10 people watching.
10 people. Hi. Let's see here. Gray glass panes. I remember I seen a bunch in black ones. Oh wait, what's this? Yeah, is it light gray?
Dark gray.
Ooh, I think I messed up somewhere.
No, wait, there's another chest somewhere that has all the glass. I think it's the top one above the.
I know this one has black.
Yeah, that one.
Is it in there?
I don't know, the one that I had was a bunch of random ones. I don't know if I had
It's
gray.
Black. Well, that looks crazy. Dang. I've been in bed all day. I drank too much last night. Nice, Kings. Calm down. You have the Enderminder blender, Death Cinder, whatever you call it. I call it the Ender blender, dude. That's like my term for it. I love it. Called the Enderminder. Gonna mend some Enderman. That's sort of a tongue twister. Alliteration. Sort of. No, it's not, but. I give up. Sorry. I was looking for them, but I couldn't find them. I'm stupid though, so that's why we couldn't find him. Sad thing is, I gotta record soon. Canes, you're acting like you're about to go to a job, man. I gotta record soon, man. I drank too much last night. Need more anvils though. Let me go get some of those.
I have 20 on me.
Alright, I want to get a little bit more.
You must have like half a stack of diamonds in the iron shop by now.
Right here. Quite a few there. Stack. Nice. And 35. There we are. 24. Along with that. 10. That'll work. Be my piece. I wonder if you just swoop in with an elytra and this anvil and just do it like that. That'd be crazy. Could try it. And my elytra's about to break, so someone catch me if I fall.
The bridge will.
Glass.
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna take this off before it does break. Well, doesn't matter. Anybody got any leather on them? Because we do have a bunch of anvils.
I did bring a bunch into one of those shulker boxes.
Back over to the island. Somehow you die to anvil damage. That's what's gonna happen, dude.
Wait, Bob.
Hmm.
It's black.
Yeah, this one right here, Waffle.
What?
That's black glass.
Oh. What color were we supposed to use?
Gray.
Oh. I didn't see a difference. Because,
It's not too
shader
noticeable.
pack.
Oh, right.
Thank you, Naragath. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
You're awesome. Anvil.
Oh, I almost did it.
Oh, I thought it did. I thought it split, dude. You tricked me. Here, I'll put the leather back in there. Gosh, you got a bunch of it, dude.
Mhm.
I'll put some iron. Yeah, I'll put
Yeah,
some iron in there. If you give me some leather.
The cow farm's kind of working good.
There we go. What are you going for? Dark glass?
Bob accidentally placed black glass, so I'm just
okay.
trying to replace it.
Exterminating against glass.
So there's a gray glass, and we just come up behind you. And... Right?
Yep.
My bad. Just make sure I heard you right. My bad. Oh no. No. I hate when glass does that too. It's such a weird thing doing it in nether tunnels because it seems like you always misplace it. Falls from
Yeah.
breaking and happens to be over iron farm, fall in the lava trap. Yeah, I remember you saying that to me last time, man. And I remember asking you if all of your items went to the hopper, and you said no. It's miserable. That would suck. I'm surprised it didn't, though. Usually items sometimes can survive lava, I think, if they just go through really quick. There's a thin blade.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it happens every now and then, yeah.
I wouldn't rely on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Same here. Took an L that day. Bamboozled once more. The creepers came into the dark alley.
With the jukebox.
Where you'll find llama.
Llama is the father of all the creepers in the server.
Llama?
Illuminati. Oh, there's it. needs me some foods. Yeah, this island's getting cluttered, dude. It's got so much on it. Dang, dude, you're getting pretty far with those arches. Or whoever's doing them. Yeah, Dave. Looks good.
It seems. Nah, I think it's just my imagination. It seems shorter than the rest of them.
Good morning. Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the
Why not?
in there, guy. Yeah, why not, dude? You could.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for you to fall for the Elytra. Does repaired it. Yeah. Even Death by Doodle says, oh yeah. Alright, so this came over one block like that, and then we did what? 3 over? Is that right? Kick it like this? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
one extra, but yeah. Right below you.
Yeah, I was thinking so. I was looking at it,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, something's wrong there. Alright. There you go. Nice. Did I take down my tower? No. Oh my!
How could you?
Oh my, how could you? I ain't scared old woman. Oh my, how could you? Ross is gonna come on here and like, WTF, Bob got on you for once. Oh, jeez. No! Derek was just watching me the whole time.
Mhm.
Oh. I thought my Elytra was broke again, dude. Ah. Made it that time. I love how much the server has came. Thank you, Gaines. Yeah, we've put all our work on it. What's up, Moritz?
Mhm.
It's alright. Is that how you say your name? We'll have to go, Mile. Bye. See you, Darren. Take care, man. Have a lovely afternoon or morning, wherever you're at. Yeah.
Too far.
I didn't know what was going on over there, Naragath. Watching.
I'm failing at Elytra.
Alright, there we go. Oh, we're about there. Oh man, this is tedious. Whew.
Mhm.
So, this reminded me of Frimp. Remember when I named something on the Vaporwave? My mom came in the room and saw my vape and was like, "You got one of those vapor pins? Vaporwave pins." So your mom pretty much thought like you were vaping a brand that you made up, right? I remember back in high school, I was friends with this guy, and like every time there's this kid that would come around and want to talk about video games, and it was just really annoying because he would talk about video games I never played. I think it was like for another console or something. And
Yeah.
so we just made up an entire game. Like we came up with an entire story and everything. And we pretty much introduced him to that game that didn't exist, and he was looking for it forever. We called it Scared of Culture, and it was just like we made up this really stupid gameplay, and somehow we got away with it. He never could find it. It was funny. Naragath he just laughs a little bit. And he just falls. Like, it was perfect. Try to make it. I got you back.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. There you go. And let's get this. There you go. Good job. I love my vape, dude. I gotta have nicotine. When you gotta deal with this crew on the way, no, I'm just joking. Let's see, we got iron trapdoors. Oh yeah, we missed one.
Yeah, and I ran out.
Getting it done. Wish they had made the crash ships bigger for 1.13. How big are those? I haven't even seen them. I haven't even looked at the new snapshot.
They're decent size, but they're more like lifeboats, in my opinion. I mean, they're bigger than lifeboats, but not much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. I try.
What's
all
a
kinds
craft
of
ship,
ones.
by the way?
What?
Yeah, I haven't been paying any attention to snapshot. So what's a craft ship?
Oh, a crashed ship?
Yeah,
There's
Crash?
shipwrecks.
or, like whatever you guys were talking about, the weird ship.
Oh,
Shipwrecks that are coming in 1.13, yeah.
Shipwrecks in 1.13.
Oh yeah, that thing.
I didn't even see it. I'm
Hmm.
almost wanting to go check it out after stream.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the new mob.
I like fruity flavors, usually. I've also got a vape pen that I just kind of keep, you know. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job, you know. But I got an RDA. Does it drive someone crazy when they're watching someone to play Minecraft and they're hungry and have a few hearts missing and they don't eat? Yeah. And I wait till I get down to like a half a heart before I eat.
Nah, if only the parrot danced on your shoulder.
I vape air. That's good. That's a good thing to vape. You better off not to vape. Dance with. Oh yeah. Look at those little sticks. Like he's just got little sticks he's standing on.
I kind of wish they still changed colors while they were dancing.
Just need to put like a propeller in his mouth, dude. And he can fly.
What's going on over here? We're just shifting randomly.
I like
That's what we do.
being around people.
Is there like
Hey, so you gotta
music
be
playing or
prepared in
something?
case you attack me or something. You know, just in case someone attacks you or something. I don't know.
Is there like music playing or something?
No!
Battle of the Oofs.
Just going after everyone, dude. No! I got knocked off the bridge.
What am I missing?
In an Oof battle.
Fish fight. It would slap you with some cod, dude.
I just have some steak.
We're just all rocking diamond armor and like god gear. Oh, jeez. No, no. No.
Cobble wall? What the heck?
I'm pulling out the good stuff, man. No. No. All right, I'm bringing the sword out.
Ow.
Cheat a little bit, dude. Like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, that's great.
Now's our chance.
We just all met in a dark alley.
With a jukebox.
Oh, there was music playing.
Like, Lava Freak's still going. He's just like taking me out, dude. Like, oh no. Bert is dancing, wonder what the flip's going on.
I just want to dance.
Yeah, he just wants to dance. It was like a huge mix of mesh there because I got like my string music going and that like jukebox, and it was throwing me off so bad, dude. When everybody's like hit each other's fists, throwing me off. Oh man, that was funny. Oh, massive Bob skin. Canes. Meanwhile, Dave's just down here like building a bridge. Like, I don't know.
Well, we did the rest of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was there. You're just a ninja, dude. Just start again, dude. There's a fish coming up after you, man. What are you gonna do? Oh, no, no. All right. I forfeit. I raise my. Where's the? I don't have any white concrete, so you can raise my flag.
Raise the French flag.
You just win the flag game. I finally found the skin I actually like after 8 years. Jeez.
Dang.
That's a long time, dude. I guess I can further contribute for you guys. I'm gonna build out here more. Yeah, okay. You crazy kids. Then my computer crashed and I lost my skin. That sucks. That would happen to me. I understand the pain on that. Yeah, imagine this place in like months to come, like how different it's gonna look if we stick with it and do some really incredible things over here. I really want to see what that beach looks like after a couple of months.
Yeah.
Place the slab, place the slab, place the slab. The artist scaffolding. Just about there. Oh, it's painful. Oh, it's so painful. Alright. I would work on these arches, but I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up.
I would work on the arches too, but I get like one arch done every like 10 arches that he would get done.
Dave's
Yeah, that's
just
kind of the
like,
rate I was
"Don't worry
going."
about it, guys, I got this. Like,
Hold my beer.
yeah, he's like, hold my beer. You know what I could do? I could probably do. All right, Kings. I could probably do some converting of white concrete powder. If you guys, do we have any more? May have to just go underwater.
I think you can
and
make
farm
more.
with it.
Pretty sure we still have sand.
Do you guys still have gravel and stuff?
Yeah, there's
Should.
still gravel.
Or have you guys been just using
Oh,
this
there's.
gravel on the shulker
I think there's
boxes?
only 2 boxes of sand left. Yeah,
Alright.
or 2 double stacks,
Dang.
or 2 stacks. I mean,
Julia's got it covered. She had like 4 stacks. Alright, yeah. I don't like being underwater when I do this. It's scary. Look at Naragath just going to town, dude.
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait, you can't carry ender pearls with you? Or you don't? Yeah, I don't carry ender pearls, man. I got an elytra.
Yeah.
I do it the complicated way. Like if I've got to go up like a few blocks, I'm like, I'll just fly up really high up and then come back down. Logical, right?
I did bring a couple stacks of ender pearls in one of the shulker boxes, but yeah, haven't used them.
Ender pearls are really great for. Oh, that was weird. Where'd that bone meal come from? Where'd all that stuff come from? What the heck? Ender pearls are really good for when you're building. and you have to go like on top of the house or something, or like a roof.
Yeah.
These guys just come over here and just drop them. I don't understand. It's like the guy that stands in the shower and like someone has a shampoo bottle and just keeps putting it in his hair. Stop! There's apples and everything, dude. Oh God, it's just like one of single item. It just takes up like everything in my inventory. Like, all right. I don't know why that's so funny because I'm next to a body of water, but it's cooked, so Kraken must have got it. Oh jeez, what the heck? I want to wear this, dude. Oh jeez. I'm not gonna eat, dude. Get wrecked. Gold Reach, the next generation. What's that?
GG.
Oh, you gave me an egg? Oh, an Enderman Dragon head? Alright, I'll take that. Let's party, dude. Where'd it go? Oh.
You know, like fish?
No.
You better eat that fish, Camille.
I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat fish.
I know
Could
a
be
vegetarian
a-
that eats fish, which doesn't make any sense, but she's vegetarian.
Well, that's pescatarian.
I don't know if I could do that if I was a vegetarian. That's like a very thin border, very blurry line. Welcome back, Canes. Welcome back to the classy stream. Class. You cannot farm in this water. This is driving me insane. There's like a little water source like pushing me into where I'm farming. I don't have inventory space and I can't pick up my freaking... It's so much, dude. There's so much in my inventory right now. Alright. Oh, I'm dying from drowning. I should have ate. I should have into fire.
How did you not have that already?
You know what? I'm taking that blaze head, so... God, there's so much, dude. And a cookie, okay. I'll even pick up the cookie. Being a vegetarian, that's like someone who's handicapped can't walk, but doesn't use a wheelchair. What the heck? That's the weirdest analogy I've ever heard for that. What the heck? I've never even heard of that, an analogy for a vegetarian. Alright. Oh, jeez. I was hoping you would die from drowning. Thanks. That's so nice of you. Yeah, just for that, I'm putting that down there, and someone has to torch it up if they want it. Here, I'm gonna be a blaze now. Look like Blaze. The Blaze look like they have a beard, dude. It's a nice beard too. That's a very attractive beard.
Very blonde head, though.
I like your sheep head. Oh, that's.
Mhm.
You look like you got like a little. You look. It looks like a Teletubby. No joke. It looks like. A polar bear head. Everyone's just gonna be rocking heads, dude.
Why not?
That's no Blaze. Are you okay? People are wondering if I'm okay now because you're drowning me with items. We're going crazy. This is like I've had so many items go through my inventory. It's just driving me to insanity now. I'm crazy. I'm crazy as fish. There's cookies. More cookies. White concrete, though. 2 stacks of white concrete. 3 stacks. Spider eye. 8 stack. All right, I gotta get out of here. I can't do it anymore. Oh, jeez. All right. There's so many of you on that island flying around. It's like watching a bee's nest come alive or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how the replay turns out for this.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Mhm.
That's fun. So fast at that, dude. I want to help, but I'm just gonna screw it up. All right, I'm gonna take. Let's see. Accidentally throws Elytra out and can't find it and they despawn. That happens a lot. I've done that a couple of times. Like, there's a lot of times I'll go into my inventory and accidentally pick it up and then exit out of my inventory and drop it. Okay, I'm gonna take a little breather from the stream and Minecraft just for a bit. I'm gonna go get some refreshments, and it's gonna be about maybe 5 minutes or something. It won't be long. So give me a second here, old man waffle. But everybody in chat still, they can hear you guys, so just to give me a heads up.
Okay. Oh, you got. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna try to put a cursive binding squid head on Waffle.
Do you have a book for it?
I already have the head.
Cool.
Need a. Is it dispenser that does it?
Yeah. Did he take off the head that he had?
Oh no, I don't know if he did. Shoot.
Where do you get it?
I have no idea. Oh, he's here. Yeah, he has Blaze head on.
Yeah.
I guess the only option is to kill him.
But then how are you going to get the head on him? Because he has a respawn himself.
Hmm.
It's almost like he has eyes in the back of his head.
Oh yeah. Someone in chat said to put him in obsidian. I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have any ammo.
Oh, dang. Oh, here's a good idea.
Yeah.
Seems like an effective use of anvils. Is this
Want a couple more?
This is buffing.
It looks like it's one short.
Is it? Okay. Waffle, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Dang it.
I see what you was doing there.
I told you he had eyes in his back of his head.
Oh man, that was close. You about got me. Then all my items would have been yours. Look at Cadelia. She's just still sneaking around like she's hiding something up her sleeve. Like,
Is her idea?
she's holding that carrot still, dude. Alright. I think I'm just gonna keep this song on. I don't even care. It's licensed, so who cares? I mean, I've got the license for it, but it's kind of a weird song. Yeah, this is a bad song.
I can't even.
It's just not fun. I'm gonna turn off music for a minute. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, how long have we been working on this now?
2.5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of work in 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Those arches just, God, dude, they just make it.
Totally.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep.
Is no funny. Is no funny, Papa. Those street lamps look cool too. I just like the way you've done them. That's insane. I wonder what you guys have any plans for the. Uh-oh, is my video buffering? Am my stream buffering, guys? Check
Nope,
it out.
looks good.
Okay, just making sure. For some reason, it's buffering on my system. I don't know why. But anyways, what do you guys have any plans for the Extreme Hills biome over here?
We probably shouldn't do anything unless Lifters tells us his area, right?
Well, he's not been over here in a long time. He hasn't been on the Waystone in a while, so I'm thinking about just kind of really. Well, that'd be a. I don't know, man. That's a hard decision. Like, man, you can build your base in the city. It's a nice area. I wish we could use it, but at the same time, I mean, that's a lot of work. You know, we've done a lot of work all the way from spawn. I mean, if you fly back over this bridge, we've still got a lot to work on in the new spawn area too.
Yeah.
Well, not too much, really. We've done a lot of work there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe we should just kind of... we could do a little something over there, but nothing too crazy, I guess. A lot of buildings, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Buildmonger's back on. That one eye, dude. That's exactly what I see there.
Not quite a wink, but
Yeah. Not quite a wink, but a missing eye.
It's either that or he winks so hard at it. Can't even...
Gosh, dude, this is fancy looking, especially next to the meat tower.
Mhm.
I'm back.
Canelia's up
Welcome back.
there. Welcome back.
Are you guys still streaming?
Yeah,
Yep.
man, still going. Man.
Oh wow.
got a lot of work done though.
All right, I see a road.
Yeah, there's a big road.
Yep.
It goes pretty far.
So what? Yeah. How far does the road go though?
We
All the way
just
to the-
continued it to the Extreme Hills.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
We also did some of the underneath for it, or arches.
What? We're working on the arches. Okay.
Yeah, they look good too. They look really good. It really makes the bridge
It's
pop.
been like 4 hours, guys.
No,
It's like what, 3 hours or something?
3 now. Well, 2 hours,
Oh.
40 minutes.
Oh yeah. I think you
Then-
started at 2:15, so that would be 3:15, 4:15. Once we get to 5:15, oh yeah, things are gonna
Oh,
get
yeah,
intense.
totally screwed this for Twitter. Yeah, probably will end off the stream because been stream. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while now. This has been a long stream.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I want to do some stuff like in my Japanese like area and pathway real quick. Yeah, like
Alright.
I'm not really gonna do the road right now, but I really like what y'all have been doing with it. You know, it's massive.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
huge.
Yeah, and I think I might go for even
You
3
have,
hours and then I'll cut it off.
minecart rails on both sides of it.
You could do that.
I just want a way to traverse this thing.
Horse.
Which
or-
right now it isn't the easiest thing. I wouldn't say.
All right.
Might even look at possibly putting the minecarts like underneath, maybe, kind of like a subway underneath it.
Maybe, but I don't know. Would that be possible with your current design?
Maybe.
You could always,
Just sit here
you
for a
always
minute.
travel by carrot on a stick on a pig.
Is Roblox floating for anyone else?
Yeah.
I thought about like doing a mini game in the in the gaming district instead of like a horse race. I was gonna do like a pig race, but what you had to do is you had to collect the materials for the carrot on a stick from dead bushes, cobwebs, and planted carrots. And then you needed you couldn't control the pig until then.
I'm surprised Cornelia is not carrying around a carrot on the stick. Right?
By the
Like,
way,
it's,
y'all.
it's an upgrade.
By the way, you guys just suffocated me in blocks because I was lagging.
Oh, that's not...
Might have been punches.
Oh, that would make sense too.
Yeah.
I just saw you guys placing 2 blocks right there, and I'm like, okay, so it must be like.
That was at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
Might
it
have been
all
because you were
happened at
levitating.
once. Oh yeah, because it all happened at once for me.
Yeah.
So it was like fall damage slash betrayal, basically. Yeah, that's a huge road.
It's one way to put it.
It goes beyond my 18 chunk render distance.
I imagine the server only goes up to like 10, maybe 15.
Not true.
That's crazy, dude. That's such a big amount of progress. That's insane.
And it's just the beginning.
That it is.
Oh, great. Internet. Alright. But I've been working a little bit on like a pathway for that Imros ordered like a few 6 months ago ish. But the plan is to do like some sort of decoration type thing with like almost a Mongolian theme for like the part that's on my island.
I lost a dragon egg.
By the way, the Waystone archive was March 3rd, so we might want to do one right now. Just because we're all here.
Maybe once we're done streaming.
I think we'll have already ended it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Alright. Oh, I can end mine here in a few.
Naragath streaming.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Been streaming the entire time.
On YouTube or
Yeah, on YouTube.
Mixer? YouTube.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So, thanks to everyone who checks this out, and I will see you guys later.
I want my keys.